Street Fighter 2 V. Gonna burn some muscle.
Burn it at both ends. I like the fire causing mayhem. I'm not tired, I've been waiting. I'm not forsaken. I'm my own and I'm jaded. Energy comes from my hatred. Call me the villain, cause I be killing. I got no feeling, I've been dealing with all my demons. I like to feed them, they be chilling. Yeah, they be screaming. I can hear them in my mind. They just wanna find any fight, any reason.
Dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light. I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst. I ain't ain't never letting go. Even when it hurts. This is my curse.
Have to be working to deserve it. Adrenaline is surging, ain't no serving. I'm the king, bring me everything that I've ever wanted, that I need. I believe I could be anything, watch me. Give me a second to blow, give me a second to grow. Be at the top of the show, be at the top like a pro. I flip the switch, different mode. No, they ain't laughing, no joke, cause I attack when they won't.
Welcome to the dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light, I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst, I ain't never letting go. Even when it hurts, this is my curse.
Alright, if we're ready to go, give me a thumbs up. Can't see it either.
That's why I asked you about that.
There.
All right, and kill the music, and we are live, and we are back. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are back with Street Fighter. We've got a couple of housekeeping items to get out of the way first, before we do. So first off, we need to roll for monthly XP. So would somebody like to grab a D4 and give it a roll?
Didn't
Or
we
you
do
can
that
go
for
into the
last
chat.
month?
Huh?
You do it every month.
Do it every month.
Oh, but I thought we did it at the end of the month.
No, the beginning.
Yeah, it's usually the
Okay.
beginning. We just didn't get a chance to because that was the first game we had in a while.
Right. Oh, cool. More points. I like that.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't do it. Sorry. Slash roll.
Yeah, so roll 1d4 and then add 1, and that is our monthly XP.
3.
Okay.
3. So 3 total?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's 3 more points. You guys get to add on your conquest of everything and to dragon punches and hurricane kicks and improve fireballs and all that good stuff. Also, so in game, we actually, I need to get that pulled up too. We did not get a chance to go over Glory and Honor from the last fight, so we're going to do that all at once. Let me get that all pulled up.
Have we done it at all before? Because I'd put 2 dots in glory, like temporary glory. I didn't, but I didn't know if I was tracking from conversation last time or.
No, that's appropriate. We've only really had, this is only our second fight. Well, my second fight. Wait, did you guys fight too? I don't remember. Not from this last game.
I don't. I know I won, but I.
But we haven't awarded renown yet this chronicle, right?
That is correct.
Okay, I'll just take off. I think I was just tracking my wins with that. Okay, go for it.
I got to get it pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
That's not it. That's
Trying to
not
think,
it.
did I fight the first game we had? I don't think I did. I think I fought like you, but not a real fight. So.
Yeah,
It wasn't an actual fight.
Yeah, that was just sparring. These would actually count because you were putting on a display for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got a KO too. So
KO. Speaking of which, that's another sound I should probably add. Be appropriate.
to a Street Fighter game, why would you think that?
Yeah, I know. I have fatality.
Do you have Let's Get Ready to Rumble somewhere?
I do not, but I should.
Amateurs.
I know. I should actually try, since I used to use it a lot, I should try and find Shoot Fighter. The intro, I used to do that, the intro from that, and that is actually one of the guy who played Johnny from Karate Kid.
Yeah.
He was in that series of movies. And that was that was sort of like they were B films, but that was his effort to break out from what he had been doing previously.
I've been watching the Creed movies lately, so I'm like all pumped for, you know.
Cool.
I watched the first two.
Where in the heck did this go? I just had it last time. Son of a gun. Okay.
I put Rocket under Team on my character sheet.
I saw that.
My connection look okay so far?
Yeah, looks fine.
Cool.
Come on. Where the heck is it? Here we go. I think I found it. Bingo. All right. So this would count at a tournament. So I'm just going to read down the list. If for some reason you have it, you add it as a temporary. If you don't write it down. So not striking a dizzied opponent, +1 honor, +1 glory.
Yeah.
Taking a turn to pose and show off, +1 glory. That would
You only
be
get that once per fight, right?
well, no. If you've done it multiple times, you get it
I
multiple
did
times.
multiple times in the same fight. That's why I'm asking.
Right. Yeah, so you would
Yeah.
get more than 1 point of glory. Or temporary glory, anyways.
Yeah.
Striking a dizzied opponent. I don't believe anybody did that. Knocking a dizzied opponent unconscious. Nope.
Negative.
Nobody accepted a fight, or accepted a challenge from a higher ranked Street Fighter. No one challenged a higher ranked Street Fighter. No one challenged a lower ranked Street Fighter. Defeating a higher ranked Street Fighter. Nobody. Defeating significantly higher ranked Street Fighter. None. Nobody got beat.
Wait, hang on. Is the one that Eevee fought in town, was he higher ranked?
No.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't expect so. Not like that. No.
Nobody got
Or
beat.
the one Huna brought with them. Also
Right.
rank 1?
Yeah, he
Okay.
just he was comparable. Nobody beat an opponent in fewer than 3 turns. If anybody won their match, which would be everybody, +1 glory. Nobody lost their match. Nobody used a weapon or an animal against an unarmed opponent. No one used a firearm. No one struck an opponent held by somebody else. Nobody performed a block more than 3 times in a row. No one lost because they fought honorably. No one beat multiple opponents. Using a maneuver in which your opponent has a vulnerability in rapid succession, such as multiple leg sweeps. So that would almost have been Rachel, but it did not.
Almost doesn't count.
Defeating an opponent without taking any damage. I don't think that counted for anybody either.
Okay. I don't remember taking damage, but
Okay.
I think everybody did.
Yeah, I think everybody took something. Okay.
Cool.
And then there you go. That is your glory and honor as of right now.
Awesome sauce.
Okay, so with glory and honor out of the way, you guys need to make a decision on who you want to hire.
Yeah, I think we were
the
leaning
team.
towards Huna. And her offer was basically 10% for the first 3 fights, which is a promotional.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed at least 3 fights a year. After the first 3 fights, there is a 20% commission, but it also includes travel arrangements. So, and the other ones, Max is a 15% commission. Chase has more experience, but he's a 20% commission. Sebastian basically is a more marketing type deal. Sebastian, he's also a 13% commission. And then, Huna. And I think there was one more, but I can't remember.
Max.
Max. Oh, I said Max. Yeah, 15%. So are we leaning towards Huna then? Seems like she's
Yeah.
a bit more, yeah. But
Big
for
pimpin'.
those travels arrangements, yeah, that could help. But yeah, the only downside is that she is part of a group versus, in more individualized representation like Chase or Max or them. Do we care about that?
Well, I mean, Chase is just as expensive. So, I mean, Sebastian's cheaper, but he was the TV exec, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I am curious though with Huna, with the 20%, are we going to have to? Are they going to supply? Are we going to have to fight under their banner?
How do you mean?
Like versus our our team, like we have a team, but she's sort of our manager representing us. So I didn't know if this was like a big organization that she has, and that we had like logoed uniforms to wear, or if we're just a team that she is just representing by ourselves.
No, for right now, unless you decide to take on something bigger, which really right now wouldn't make any sense, especially since you guys don't really have a name. But when you start getting a bigger name, you'll probably want to look at something like that. But for now, no.
Okay.
You guys don't even have a team name, so.
Yeah, no. I was just kind of making sure. I mean, which that should have been on our item list. We need to find a team name.
Yep, you could always go with the original team name that we had way back in the day from the very first game, World Fist.
World Fist. Okay.
Yes.
What the hell?
It wasn't that bad. Hey.
All right, let's go with Huna. Let's move on.
Well, okay. Well, we still need to pick a team name. That should be important. All right. So we're going to go with Huna. We're going to accept her offer. We're not going to throw in there higher commission for more travel arrangements on the first 3 fights. Sounds like you guys, I think, mentioned that it was going to be like, you feel like she's going to try to do more local fights for us first.
Well, part of the whole thing was that there was multinational fights. She's from Korea.
Yeah.
So we're going to get fights everywhere. And she's going to fly us there eventually.
Well, eventually. Until then, though, if she books a fight outside of our area, we'll have to make arrangements ourselves.
She's not going to do that. She's not going to be like, okay, you got to get to Nevada. Fly there yourself. No, she's not going to do that. Be like, I can't afford lunch. How am I supposed to get to Nevada?
Okay. So I guess we're going with Huna.
Yeah.
Okay.
My vote. It's Derek's vote too.
Yeah. Yeah, with Derek not being here. I think he was kind of leaning in that direction anyways. So
I have his proxy.
So you guys then opt for Huna. She will send you a contract within the next couple of days that all of you can sign. It just mirrors everything that she said. And she has a representative who's going to be working with you for right now.
Oh, great.
Since you're brand new. And his name is Joe.
Where does he come from and where does he go?
I was going to say that is dependent upon his last name, which is not Cotton Eye.
Cool. So, all right. So awesome. Okay. And just trying to think here. She's going to have us send this contract. I'm going to review the contract in detail, like with probably her mom or someone that has more legal expertise than she does.
That is a great question. You don't have anybody there like that.
Crap. Okay. Well,
That is one of the big strengths of the place that you train and call home. Wide open spaces, can do pretty much anything that you want.
accept that?
But that's one of the big drawbacks. That you don't have any of the high class stuff like, big high tech gyms, lawyers on retainer, that sort of thing.
All right. Well, can I review it and roll an intelligence or something to hopefully make sure it's a good deal? I don't know. That we're not getting swindled in there. There's a clause or something that we don't see.
You could definitely take a look at it using intelligence and finance if you have that.
I do. I have one in finance.
Doesn't help with legality, but you could look at the stuff that pertains to financial transactions.
That's true.
Can I do an intelligence manage roll?
Looking for what specifically?
Just
a
looking it
contract?
over as a manager contract.
Sure.
I have managed skill.
Sure, go ahead.
Not much, but
Difficulty 6. Roll it in the chat
why
when
isn't it
you
doing it?
are available.
Sorry.
there it is. I got nothing. This contract looks fine to me.
One. It looks okay.
So for finance wise, it looks very straightforward. It's going to do the equivalent, since it's a very basic contract. Give you the equivalency of resources 1.
Okay.
Provided, of course, you get your 3 fights in. So.
All right.
Do you mind if I take a shot at it?
You can read your own contract, absolutely.
Does that so? Like, I have resources 1 already. Does that give me another resources 1?
It could if you put the XP to it.
So that would be finance and intelligence.
How much is that?
Correct.
All right.
Backgrounds
are ×2, I think.
Bruh.
Contract looks good, Colin. Looks fantastic.
If I could use insight instead.
Oh, wow. So, okay. Well, after reviewing it for a little bit, I will sign it and wait for the others to get theirs.
Contract.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Mike?
I was just saying, like, we 3 morons. That's Evie. She got a success. Me and Colin are over here like, word.
Yeah, I can read. Cool. Yeah, sign it and send it back over once everybody has theirs completed, if they do.
Okay. Alrighty. So then all of you get them sent in. The one thing you do have here is a scanner fax printer. One of those 3-in-1s.
Cool.
So you guys are able to sign it, scan it, send it off, to have, the paperwork put on file. Joe at that point, a couple days later after all this has taken place, would have shown up. Joe looks very much like Jason Stackhouse from True Blood. Little on the athletic side, probably because he's, on the move quite a bit. Got kind of, shaggy blonde hair, short. But Joe would, at some point during the next day, after all of you guys have sent in your contracts and put pen to paper, would tell you, obviously, the first item on the agenda is to find out how quickly we can get all of you fights and start getting this process rolling. He would explain that Huna's obvious goal is to, if you have the skill necessary, is to try and get you into bigger paying fights. as soon as possible. There's not a
That
whole
is
lot to
my
be
goal
made.
too, Joe. Thank you.
There's
on
obviously not a lot to be made right now, because people hardly know you.
Right. Sponsored by Global Sports Network regional financial page.
So what he is attempting to do at this point, because he knows that there is a pretty big regional show coming up here in Perth, put on by Global Sports Entertainment Network.
Yeah, that's the one where they have Jen Kuno versus Watanabe.
Yes.
And Harry McNeil versus Hanako Minishu.
Shimizu is what I have written down.
I'm sure I misheard that and spelled it phonetically.
Right. No, you're 100% correct. He is attempting to find a way to get you guys on the undercard.
Yeah, I'm down with that 100%. In fact, that's something that I had already heard about and wanted to bring up as well. And then eventually the Starlight tournament, if possible. Or the Firelight. I always get that wrong. Firelight tournament.
Yes. Long-term
goal.
Right. Yeah. He does say that is going to be something he's going to work on, but the problem there is you guys need to build a buzz about you first before you can get on that one. You don't want to go into that cold fish because they have gotten to the point now where you have to actually win fights to get into that tournament. Mm-hmm. It's not something where new people come in anymore and that's like their debut, which many years ago, that's the way it used to run.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it. The more fights we can, the better, because I have a ranch to save.
Let's fight people who aren't, drunkards from, the bar.
Yeah, no kidding. Though you did. It looks like we did win pretty well with them.
Oh, you mean with them cheer? Yeah. Well, you guys also had free beer, so I mean that's
yeah,
that helps.
Okay, cool. So we'll in the meantime, I'm going to be just kind of again going over the books periodically, seeing how bad we're doing, reading articles, all that.
Okay. I will say, you know what? I'll tell you what. Go ahead and give me another intelligence and finance check. Difficulty 7.
I'm muted. 0.
Oh, right on, a big goose egg. Okay. So you get the paperwork kind of laid out, got your books set up, and you can confirm it is paper.
I'm clearly not in the mindset to be looking at this right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. You've got some notes left over from where you last left off, and you're just like, I don't. It's just one of those things. You look at it, you're like, I knew what I was doing then. I had something going on now. I need to dedicate more time in my day, and not train and just focus on the books. And right now, it's just not there. So
it's not happening.
Yeah.
So hey, guess what? I'm gonna go train. Because if I can't work on the books, then I gotta go train. So it's one or the other.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, then I take it everybody is kind of rolling and sparring and doing some training and whatnot. There are some weights here, like weight sets and whatnot, but they're old. I mean, they're not, like high tech. They're your typical free weights. That were probably picked up, 15, 20 years ago, but they still work. 100 pounds is still 100 pounds. just doesn't look quite as glamorous as having all that, like the neoprene and, and whatnot on them.
I'm dummying for Yosef.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I'm letting you practice your stuff on me.
Oh. So you're sparring with him?
Kind of.
Okay.
I mean, I'm letting him practice his stuff, and I'm blocking it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like when you look in the if you ever look at like movies that have people that are quote unquote sparring in the ring, they'll always have some guy in there with just pads. He's not doing anything to the other guy. He's just like,
He's just
holding up a
taking the
pad here,
hits,
holding
yeah.
up a pad there, for a kick or a punch or whatever. Okay, that makes sense. Sure.
All right.
All right.
So deep into the day at this point, we're talking 5 p.m. or so. Rachel, you end up getting a call from Joe.
Okay.
And he, sorry. So phone rings, you pick up, and he says, "Hey, so I don't know if everyone is how ready everybody is, but I think I might have found at least one of you a fight."
Oh, okay. Well, I know I'm ready. And I glance over to them, sparring and stuff. I think they're ready too. So which one do you want? I feel like a pimp.
Any I feel like a pimp. He says, "I'll tell you what. Why don't you decide who who is going to step forward? Let me finalize some details, and I will call you right back."
Yeah, sure. Let me know. Maybe who it is. If
It'll be
anything.
tonight.
Oh, tonight. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let me put it up to them and see who wants to do it. I'm sure they're wanting to get in some. They're bored here. I can tell. Fighting each other.
All right. Hey,
All right.
No problem. Just if nothing else, we can try and get some buzz going. So.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Talk to you soon.
All
And
right.
I'll walk up to where they're sparring and stuff and just kind of lean over the ropes and just kind of look in. Hey, when you guys want to fight tonight?
Yes.
I got a call from Joe. He says that he might have something for one of us. Figure one of you guys might want it.
I'm fine with fighting someone.
Hey, yeah, rock, paper, scissors it. I mean, I don't know who it's going to be against, but it's a good way to generate some publicity.
You want to do roll a die? High number wins?
Sure.
Yeah, I've already had my fight extra, so you guys need to start building up your reps too. Try that again. There you go.
There we go. 6.
Oh,
Oh,
1. All right, guess it's your fight.
get them up.
Okay.
Joe's supposed to be calling me back here in a little bit with some details. It's going to be tonight, so get it, whatever you need in now.
I was born
And,
ready. No, I'm fine.
You got this. Don't worry. Hey, let me know what to bet and stuff because you clearly know what you're doing.
All right. Do you have any skill in bookie?
Absolutely not. That's why I
Right.
told you to tell me what to do.
That should work great.
We'll see. I haven't done in finance. I mean, I don't know. Hasn't helped me yet, but
Okay. So he ends up getting a call, you end up getting a call back, and Joe goes, "All right, so I have got a fight for tonight.
great.
Who are we? Who's the lamb to slaughter?"
The victim, fighter is going to be Mike,
The huntsman.
the huntsman. Sorry.
The
huntsman.
The huntsman. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
This is
I
our
think
MMA.
I think I can remember that. Okay, so standard MMA. All right, so you're going to be he's going to be going up against a guy by the name of Henry McNeil.
Wait. Wasn't that the guy that's going to be in that upcoming tournament with Global Sports Network?
Did we put his name down as Henry McNeil? You may have
Yeah. Henry
Yeah,
McNeil
Harry McNeil.
versus
Harry
Hanako.
McNeil.
Is that
Yeah,
Harry or
McNeil.
Henry? Oh,
Well,
I can't read my own
been.
writing.
Oh no,
Harry
sorry.
McNeil.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Harry. Yeah.
Don't mind me. Redline that. Let me fix my
And
handwriting.
that's the guy I'm
'cause-
fighting tonight.
So it's Henry McNeil. Is he by chance related to Harry
No,
McNeil?
it's Harry McNeil. Sorry. Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Oh, it
Yes.
is the same guy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I've heard of him. Okay.
Hey, maybe if I beat his ass, I take his space in that tournament.
Have I heard of what his style is?
Ooh.
Let me see if I have style lore.
We
I
could
do have a style lore.
we could certainly
um,
give you a roll for that. Yeah. Why don't you give me wits and style lore?
Witty.
Yeah, I'm on top of that.
You're not on the call.
Well, I mean, I eventually find out his name, right?
Oh yeah. Ooh. 1. Hey, you got 2.
One
you know.
success.
Yeah.
The only thing that you know from that flyer,
Okay.
basically, is that he's Shotokan Karate.
Shotokan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you sure you want to fight him still, Mike?
Yeah.
You got this. Don't worry. I don't know anything about that style, but cool. Yeah. So
I mean,
you know
Ryu
what?
needs
This
to
could
know
be a
what's
big
coming
win
for
for
him.
you. This could be good. And he's actually a decent name. Like he's going to be in the tournament too. So coming up.
Saying Ryu and Ken need to know what's coming for them.
He says, "All right, so if he's on, then we need to get
Yeah.
you in town. And I'll text you the address where it's going to be. All you have to do is when you get to the door, let them know you're here with me, Joe Wilkinson,
Okay.
and they'll let you in.
Wilkinson. That's his last name.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Huntsman, go get ready. We got to get in town.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got gloves, tape, whatever. Little fingerless gloves.
Okay, so
Okay.
the question here is: anybody
put that
going to
in
act as his corner man?
I will.
Okay.
I do have 3 dots in medicine.
Oh, perfect.
so I
That will be ideal then.
will be the ring doctor on this. So
Too
yeah, I'm
bad we
gonna go
don't
get a
get,
kit together just in case, and all the normal prep stuff, and
All right.
Too bad we don't have
Yeah.
rounds where you can patch me up before the next fight.
yeah, I don't think it works that way.
Okay. Well, you guys hop in the truck at this point, and head on out down the dusty road and then along the freeway back into Sydney, Australia. From the outback, the address actually takes you to what appears to be an Asian fusion restaurant, and you can see that they have got like basically it's like a back alley sort of thing in between the buildings here, and they're letting people in. They've got a guy up front taking money for people to go back in to go see it. They're getting a steady stream of people. Must be like 50, 60 people back here in this enclosed alleyway in between the buildings.
Awesome. Okay.
But it also
So,
means there's nothing formal, like there's no like locker room or anything of that nature. This is
That's cool. He came dressed. He's got his
it's-
shorts under his pants.
it's raw.
Cool. So I told I told them, so listen, when we get in here, we'll just wait for them to call you. I don't know how many fights there's going to be before you, but I'll be there at the ringside with you, and to help and all that.
All right.
So
Yeah, boss.
yeah, if you're gonna do any bets, you can do it now. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen.
So there are a bunch of other fights, Jerry.
Yes.
Okay, do my bookie thing.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Oops.
Would you let me be with you when you do that, just to
Yeah,
observe? I guess.
You can observe. Just don't say anything.
Fuck no. No, sorry. No, I'm not going to. Not a tattletale.
There we go. Okay, so got our fighter showing up for people who are watching on the stream. You can see what he looks like.
Oh shit.
Why does he look like Conor McGregor?
Why not?
So
I should probably turn on the stream is the thing. Trying to save on bandwidth here.
oh yeah, no, you're fine. I'll
think he looks like Conor McGregor. Really? Okay.
I'll throw the picture in the Facebook chat. Hold on a sec.
Facebook chat. Okay.
So you can see it.
Okay.
All right. So there are some other fights. I will let you make one roll for the fights prior to yours, and then I'll let you make one roll for your fight.
It's charisma bookie, right?
I need to look that up. I think you're right. Oh, and Brittany is in the chat. Brittany just redeemed some points and gave
Brittany?
Mike a reroll.
Heck yeah.
So, Mike, list that someplace on your character sheet because I'm not going to keep track of it for you. You
Get
can
that money.
use that reroll for anything that you have to roll for. So that could be really anything. So
It could be a lifesaver.
Okay, here's my first roll. 4 successes for the fight before me.
Ooh,
Hey, I got an 8 dice pool here, assuming
that's pretty dang good.
I'm here to get paid.
hold on 1 second. Okay, and how many successes did you get?
4.
Okay. All right, so keep track of that someplace separate. I'll let you know in a second. Okay, so most of the people here you have not heard of, and in fact, most of the people that are back here look like they're street toughs. The type of person that says, "Yeah, I could probably do it." Like you're probably used to backyard fights, or what the heck is the name of that? They're literally they make their name off of video making videos of backyard fights, but they usually have like these cardboard and wood setups. And none of them are professional fighters at all. They all look like some mechanic and bartender or whatever that got off work and decided to fight one another.
Yeah, I can't place it. I know what you're talking about. I just can't place the
I'll
name.
post the link when I can remember, in the chat when I remember it. But yeah, they're god awful. But I mean, it's one of those ones you watch it for the train wreck that it is, sort of thing. Everybody loads up for big punches and whatnot. So, anyways. But it's basically that. A lot of average to, athletic looking guys coming in there and just clashing. Maybe they've got a beef for one reason or another, or they think they're bad and they want to try their hand at fighting. It is clear that Harry McNeil is the guy that people came to see at this point. So now betting on the side is getting kind of heavy. As he's going up against the Huntsman. So I mean, guy comes out and starts making the announcements. In this corner, in the multicolored trunks, we have Harry McNeil kind of does his, sort of thing, getting warmed up. And in this corner, we have the Huntsman.
Woo!
Yeah, that
Probably
was
the
like,
only one cheering besides
yeah. You got
Thank you.
Joseph.
Yeah, you got like two or three woo, sort of thing. Yeah, your people cheering you on. And then, actually, this would be a perfect time for this as the Huntsman steps in.
And his name is John C.
Sorry, John Cena. New sound that I decided to throw in there. So you guys have lined up your three spaces away from one another, and it is time to start rolling some beautiful bean footage.
Yeah. I'm at the corner of the ring, just kind of.
Before you do, Mike, go ahead and roll your
Pump
bookie again for
again.
It's bookie and wits.
Oh, was it wits?
Yes.
Oh, only kills one die. 2.
2 successes. Okay.
It's because nobody knows you as well. That's why.
It's
But I'm willing to
fault.
take the bet as much. They're probably betting on him versus you.
No, because they're betting on the other guy, and I'm like, what do you mean you're betting on him?
Yeah.
Okay, your payout could be bigger. Who
Why are
knows?
you such a dick?
All right, so you're squaring off, and he's kind of getting his classic Shotokan stance. Probably some kicks, probably some punches. Not too sure, but clearly as Shotokan, he's a striker. So what'd you get for speed?
Let me actually roll that, huh? Where's my dex? Hang on. Modifying my yeah.
Yeah, you were fine. I need a second anyways. Oh, what is it at? Here we are. Street Fighter. Ba-ba-da-ba.
– 11.
11. Okay. Almost there. Go. Here we are. Whatcha?
I'm gonna get my teeth punched in.
Yes. So he goes first. What do you? What's your maneuver?
Strong punch.
Strong punch. Okay, so you're stepping in for a strong punch. He's stepping in, flies up into the air for a dragon punch.
Block that shit. I'll
Okay. Burn willpower, abort the block. Okie doke. Total soak?
Is give me a second. 5.
5. Ooh.
I thought I had another point of block than that, huh?
Your starting character. It happens, It's only so much you can put points to. Okay, so 5, because it takes up that's a 1, 2. May not be.
Can I say crouching block?
Okay, takes that one away. Okay. Oh. So you luck out. He flies up in the air as you see. You probably were nervous from the outset and quickly, threw that block back up as you realized he was probably going to come out strong. And you only took 4. As that dragon punch comes up, just bam, hits you. Your, block is buckling, sends you back a little ways, but it does not send you. Your stamina is what? 4?
3.
Your stamina is 3. Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, so blam! He connects. Your block buckles, and he it drills you hard with that dragon punch. And as you're kind of like you're trying to shake it off as quickly as you can, and clearly dazed, he takes a moment. He's like,
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
So it took a moment to showboat, and of course
Mhm.
everybody's cheering. They totally think that you're a can sent in to fight him. Finish him off! I got money on this fight.
Seven.
Hang on a second. Ooh, we have to go to wits. So roll however many dice you have for wits. This is gonna be close.
2.
2. Oh,
babies.
narrowly going first.
Yes.
So he is stepping in at this point with a triple strike.
Yeah, let's interrupt that shit.
Get him, get him, get him.
Suplex.
Oh, great. That will be an interrupt. His soak is a 4.
Come get some. No exploding 10s, right?
No exploding 10s for damage.
If
Okay,
only.
3 damage with a knockdown.
3 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Boom. So he connects with the ground unceremoniously as he gets slammed down at this point, and he's trying to pick himself back up, getting his game face back on. Go ahead and roll for your speed.
Ew. 10.
10. Oh, nice. So he does have kip up, so he's kipping up, and looks like he was about to throw a power uppercut, but you're going first.
I am. I'm doing pin.
Yeah.
Ah! So then you hit him successfully with pin, putting him back down on the ground. His soak is a 4.
Four damage.
Oh,
Oh,
that's lovely.
nice. So driving him back down hard into the ground as he tried to snap back up, basically just flat out grinding his body into the ground unceremoniously again. So now it is a strength check to attempt to get up and break out. Unless you want to let him up.
Nope. No, don't feel like doing that.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
not dishonorable yet.
Joseph is just chuckling while drinking from his hip flask.
Okay.
3 successes.
Oh, very nice. Do you have 4s in any of your stuff? Because
Do I have
can-
what? 4s?
do you have 4s in your strength?
They don't
or
explode.
I have a
for
5
this.
strength.
They
don't
they
explode in
They
that?
don't explode for this, no.
Oh,
This is a
man.
combat roll. They don't
I
explode.
tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
You're
Sorry.
fine. He had some successes, but not enough.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well then, second turn
you
pin.
you still have him under your mercy. So you're doing what?
Well, the pin's a sustained hit, so
Right.
now I roll 10 dice instead of 12.
Okay.
Minus soak, so
Right.
So
So
6.
4 soak.
3 damage.
Ooh, okay. So at this point, the crowd is actually starting to boo a little bit.
Oh no, I'm cheering.
No, yeah. The crowd is starting to boo a little bit because the new guy is wrestle humping this guy down in submission. They've seen this in MMA before. These wrestlers are so boring, and at this point, you grind him basically down into the pavement at this point, and put him down. He has to tap.
Oh yeah. Woo.
Joseph just yells at him, "Hey, aren't you the ones that were trying to say you can do this? And yet you're the ones complaining about him being wrestle hunting to the ground, you pansies."
So there's like boo, boo. I mean, there's some people kind of clapping at this point a little bit. Probably the ones that bet on the underdog, because they got something out of it.
We got paid.
Mhm.
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
gonna help him up. Good fight and all that. Like, unless he's a dick, but
Yeah, no, he shrugs that off, sort of thing, and his people come back up and And they take him away, and Joe's like, yeah, that was fantastic. That guy's like on posters so far, so that's good. That's good. We can use this to drive some buzz.
It doesn't count as a KO, right?
That was amazing. Did you take any damage?
Yeah, that did not count as a KO
right off the bat.
Yeah.
And got
Okay.
dizzy by it.
Well, can I just roll? I mean, I don't think you need it, but I'll roll medicine on you just to patch up your bloody nose or whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
Put an ice pack on it, whatever. What is that? Is that intelligence or
Heal him with pepper spray?
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. Accidentally on purpose.
That was when Paulina got shot.
Yeah.
And
So is it
botched the
medicine and
heal roll.
intelligence?
Yes.
It's funny.
Like, I'll heal you. Break out the pepper spray. Spray her open wounds.
Medicine with 5. Okay.
So that was up and down real quick.
Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Sorry. Hold on. Yep. 5 space 6. Yep. You're healed.
So
Nice.
she's taking a
4
moment.
points.
She's taking a moment and giving you some smelling salts, making sure you're still all there. Band-aids,
Yeah.
some
Man,
Q-tip
this is
swabs to
Just
clean
like
stuff
back
up.
in the day when I used to watch my dad fight and band up his eyebrow.
So Mike, for your fight, basically what ends up happening here, all the gambling you ended up doing from the first round, of fights, before you ended up fighting, netted you 500.
Nice.
The second round that you did when you bet like on your fight, collectively you ended up owing 1,200.
No way. Wait, but he won though. I don't understand.
Because he's gambling. That has nothing to do with his wins. That's just him gambling.
Huh. Wow. So you lost money. Okay, that sucks. So maybe I shouldn't observe you. Or maybe I should. Mistakes happen. I don't know.
Hang on, I gotta
That
put it for my
sucks.
character sheet. I need to put it in OneNote. But
So what not to do?
well, so here's the thing though. The fight we had the last game, I won 1,000 off that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was 1,500 up. I'm down 1,200. I now have 300 in my pocket.
Well, you're still up technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But great job. I mean, that was great. That was exactly what should happen.
I
Yeah.
need to make another page just for my bookie stuff.
Oh,
Wallet.
actually, speaking of which, I need to pull this up here real quick. Okay, so you're going by the Huntsman and not Redback?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh yeah,
They're
I thought you
both-
changed that a while ago.
yeah. When we started, I changed that.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because the character sheet was still listed as Redback. At least the one I had.
Yeah, maybe, but the one I've sent you today should be all updated.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so
Mister, send me your character sheet with the changes. Not looking at my new character sheet.
Oh, just so you know, Jerome, at the end of last camp, I did buy Kip up.
okay, just make
all
sure
my
I get an
stuff.
updated copy of your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna email you an updated sheet here.
Sure. So at this point, the crowd, of course, is still going on, but they're starting to disperse at this point because the fights are over. Their guy lost. Plenty of people upset at this point. They bet on what they thought was going to be the sure win. And so
Life's rough.
And so Joe at this point kind of collects you guys and takes you in the back into the Asian food restaurant. Asian Fusion. We'll call it the White Lotus.
Okay.
Oh, good. They have jasmine tea.
Yes, and Pai Sho.
This is just one big Avatar reference.
I don't watch that. I don't know.
Oh, you are missing out.
I know they're coming out with a live action on Netflix. But yeah.
Which one?
Avatar.
No, they're coming out with a series, a new series.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a series or a
Yeah,
movie?
yeah.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't.
Yeah,
I just
no,
heard.
it's a live action series.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, we don't speak of the
No, not
old
the movie.
live action movie.
Nope. So, he brings you guys in the back at this point, and has the waiter get anybody menus for drinks and food and whatnot. And excitedly as he sits down, he's like, "Okay, yeah, no, seriously, I think I can work with this because they're going to be mad that their guy just went down and they're trying to put him up.
Yeah, for that big fight coming up.
Yeah,
Like,
so
this is bad for him and great for you.
Exactly. This is going to cause some waves. So I'm just let you guys know I'm going to jump on this with the
rematch at
with
the
the-
tournament. Ooh.
I'm going to jump on this and see what I can do with Global Sports Entertainment Network because I'm certain somebody here filmed this on their phone or something.
It's going viral.
And I'm going to see what I can get at hopefully, maybe in the next couple of weeks I'll know something. So maybe we can get like a grudge match going there or at least get you in on the prelim card since you beat him.
That's great. I mean, not to like feed on the the defeat of our opponent, but do you think there are any other fighters that maybe we can try to go up against that might help boost that
Oh, y'all can be a little bloodthirsty.
that grudge match
I'm
type
absolutely
deal for that
capitalizing.
tournament?
I'm whooping that guy's ass.
Yeah,
I mean, it could make for some great press. I'm just saying.
I'm going to look at it. They have stuff like this around town fairly
Mm-hmm.
frequently. It's very very free form. It does count as a pro fight. Just keep in mind, the matchups aren't always favorable. So
that's
I'm
true.
trying to keep that in mind, so that way I don't throw you guys up against, some, pro fighter masquerading as somebody else who just wants a warm up fight and, throws you into trash cans when he's done.
No, that's appreciated. Though I will say I don't mind a little bit of a challenge. It just tests my abilities that much more. So
Okay, I'll definitely keep that in mind. There's some guys out there chomping at the bit. Same thing like what you're trying to do. They're trying to make a name for themselves. So I'm sure we can get something more here pretty quick.
well, that sounds great. I mean, but thanks for arranging this. Honestly, I didn't think that we'd get a name like Harry McNeil in this, especially considering that he's about to be up there.
Yeah,
in a big fight
no
soon.
one wanted to fight him. He wanted a
Really?
warm up. Yeah, he wanted
Why
a warm
not?
up. He wanted a warm up fight. Nobody here wanted to take that bet basically, and so that was our opening.
Well, there you go. Huntsman definitely kicked some ass.
Speaking of which, does the team have a name? Is there like some sort of identity
Okay.
or like a logo or?
That's really hard to come up with because that's like your identity. That's a work in progress. We don't have one, but I know we need one. So this might be a good time to maybe think up some stuff.
Yeah, because stuff is hot right now with Cobra Kai and whatnot. Just don't try and call yourselves like Eagle Fang.
No.
Eagles don't have
No.
fangs.
Well, World Fist is definitely something that is legendary, but at the same time, we're trying to make our own way and not rely necessarily on that. Though I know I'm kind of a hypocrite because of my dad and stuff, but I'm just saying.
Brittany said in the chat, she says, Hash Brown, Eagle Fang.
Eagle fan. I don't know. So that's something that we're definitely going to have to talk about. Truthfully, this team was brought together by, the individuals here that decided to train at my father's camp. So I feel like perhaps the name should represent that in a way.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll let you
So-
guys, figure that particular piece out.
Yeah. I mean, they obviously have an input, right, guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on Google right now.
Uh, we'll let you know within the next day or so what our team name will be.
Butterfly Guard Brigade.
Failure.
No.
No.
He says,
But
"All
the
right,
Wallaby Warriors. There you go. That
The-
sounds so
the
stupid.
Wallaby Warriors.
Wallaby
I mean,
Warriors. That sounds like a basketball team. I don't think I
Team
like that.
everything in Australia wants to kill you.
There you go. Or carry you off.
drop bears. Urban legend.
That would be funny. I like that one.
Yeah, drop bears are an urban legend. Basically, they're supposed to be like psychotic koala
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah,
Yeah. I know.
yeah.
Okay.
But it
Yeah,
also means
we'll
we
have to get
drop
back
our
to you on the
opponent.
name.
Yeah, so he says, obviously I'm not springing for dinner or whatnot, but I mean, go ahead and order whatever. Miss
I'll order a couple of drinks and a main meal. That's all.
Miss
Does this
Kwan.
count as one of my 3 fights?
What's that?
Does this count as one of my 3 fights for Huna?
It does, yes.
So she's getting
Yeah.
10% of nothing.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
that's the risk you take as a manager, I guess.
I'm not complaining.
however, he says, Miss Kwan does know some people here at the restaurant, so I'm sure you can get get anything you want here at a discount.
Well, I got $300. Let's eat.
I don't think you need $300, but
No, I'm not saying let's eat $300. I'm
Dang it.
saying
he
I'll
caught
put
on.
$100 towards us eating tonight.
I saw it as a challenge. Okay. Yeah, we'll get drinks and stuff. And then I don't know, I guess that's and we'll talk while we have drinks about a team name because I'm sure we'll come up with something really stupid that we'll stick with.
Sure.
All right. So what do you guys think? What you have any suggestions? I mean, we should talk about this.
Yeah, we should. Let's see what we got here.
I don't even know.
Shin guard's optional.
That is not a team name. Shin
Are
guard's
you-
optional.
Are you Googling like random team names, Mike?
I am in character
Okay.
looking at that list that I just put in our chat.
Oh, I didn't see a list. Okay.
Well, I put it link.
Oh, did you put it in Discord?
Discord, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Should I put it in this one? Video.
Oh, no, not video.
Okay. The power punch is set. That is horrible.
How about Punch Club?
I kind of like the drop bears.
No.
It's fun.
No.
Fine.
I suggested the Fight Club.
No.
No.
That's copyrighted, first of all.
We can't use Project Mayhem.
Dead Ringers.
Actually, I kind of like that.
What's wrong?
Project Mayhem. It has actually a really nice ring to it.
You're not worried about that being copyrighted?
No. Where's it copyrighted from?
Same
Fight
guy
Club.
with Fight Club.
It is.
I have never watched Fight Club, so I have no idea.
That's where it came from.
Okay.
But we could modify it. Rename. Find another word for project.
Or I like the mayhem bit, I guess. Yeah. About, I don't know, the Outback Mayhems. I don't know.
No.
The Outback Mayhem.
No. That no.
Well, I don't see y'all coming up with anything.
I have been sitting here listing off terrible options. Okay.
Yeah, terrible.
Is that the Dead Ringers?
Did you do the
Wallaby
creepy-
Mayhem.
Emotional damage.
I did think of that one actually.
What's that? Emotional damage?
Emotional damage. Yeah. Every time I fight, I think of my dad, Wallaby.
Okay.
Um,
25 Australian slang terms.
Okay, how about this one? 4 illegal actions.
What?
4 illegal actions.
No.
Wow.
4 illegal actions. No. Where did you even get that? You stop Googling.
So as you guys are
Hmm.
getting some food and clearly enjoying yourselves, and,
Joshing about names and
yeah,
stuff.
coming up
Yeah.
with some really weird names. You end up seeing Rachel. You end up seeing a guy come walking into the front door.
Mhm.
Pretty well built, not in the sense of like roided, you know, bodybuilder sort of mass, but you know, athletic build, short, very short hair.
Mhm.
He's got kind of like the call it wouldn't be a Van Dyke, but kind of like that, like the mustache coming down the sides, and you know, you got the chin stubble kind of coming down. He's actually dressed in a t-shirt and jeans. He does look like he has some African descent to him, so he does have kind of darker colored skin. He has like a gym bag thrown over his shoulder, and he's walking over to find a spot to sit. He's about 6'5".
Whoa, tall.
And before you ask, he's appearance 5.
Shit. Bye, Evie. Have fun.
Okay. I mean, I'll notice. What does this gym bag have? Any like logo on it, or is it just like a standard, fresh from the gym sort of deal?
No, it's got it's a like Under Armour gym bag.
Okay.
So I mean, and in fact, hold on a second. I think I'll throw it up here. There we go. Yoink. And I will put that right there, and then I will also put that in the Facebook chat so you can see what he looks like. That is not where that was supposed to go. There we go.
Okay. Looks one of the Wayne. Looks like one of the Wayne's brothers.
That goofy
The
smile.
ears. It's the ears.
Kinda, a little, I guess.
The goofy smile.
hmm Okay. I mean, I noticed him walking in with a bag. I mean, is he looking around or looking like he's looking for someone?
Not quite. More looked like he's just looking for a waiter at this point. He caught your eye because of everything that's been happening here recently, and he looks like he's, you know, probably built for that sort of thing, but it doesn't seem to be looking you know, your way in particular just yet.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna just make a note of him and like what he's wearing or not wearing, but you know, just like what he's doing. And turn back my attention to the team and the name. Unless he does something else. So, yeah. So Wallaby Mayhems, is that what we're going with?
No, it's not.
Dang it. Okay.
Dropkick
generator
Wallabies.
sucks.
How about that?
The
Dropkick,
what?
Dropkick Wallabies.
Dropkick Mayhem.
Drop kick wallabies.
Like Dropkick Murphy, the band.
Oh. I don't know about because okay. I don't know about Dropkick Wallaby. I like the Dropkick. I don't know about the Wallaby attached to that.
Because
Dropkick
then if we lose,
Mayhem.
her dad's going to get real mad.
Dropkick Mayhem then.
The what?
Dropkick Mayhem then.
Hmm.
Headshots. That has a couple meanings to it.
And so as you guys are kind of bantering
Mhm.
back and forth again from the team names, you end up Rachel. You end up seeing that he comes approaching the table.
As I take a drink, I'll stop and just kind of put it down. I'm like, "Hey, what's that?"
He says, "What about the Dropkick Bears?"
Dropkick Bears, huh? I mean,
He kind of shrugged. He says, "I was supposed to be looking for somebody by the name of Evie here. You wouldn't happen to know who she is, would you?"
Yosef just points to her.
just gonna look at him like you found her. Yeah. So, what do you need? What can I do? I mean, other than coming up with names for our team.
No, he says, "Well, my name's Jackson. I was told that you had a training camp here nearby, or Wallaby had a training camp nearby."
Oh, actually, yeah. Are you looking to attend? I mean, my team here is all part of that.
Well, I mean, I don't know about a team. I mean, I just met everybody, but yeah, I was looking to train possibly.
Well, great. I mean, you happen to catch us right after a great fight by Huntsman here, but
Yeah, I heard.
yeah.
I got into town a little late. I tried to make it here on time because I was told there were some fights going on. So
that's
clearly
that's
there's
true.
some stragglers, but I missed out.
It was quick.
Quick enough.
Some of them are.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, if you want to come by tomorrow, or even tonight, I suppose. We're going back there. So, what do you? Is there anything? I mean, you're looking to enroll into the school, or the? I mean, right now it's. I shouldn't be talking because I'm flustering my words. This is all in character, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, that's just side. If
Yeah.
you're looking to attend, lad, you can swing by tonight or tomorrow if you want.
I think you literally just repeated what I just said.
Right. The campground's out by the outskirts. We're more out due to funding, or I don't know how the reasons is, but it's really just outside town, about an hour or so out.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm just gonna write down directions while these guys are babbling.
Sure, that's fine. He says, "I don't, I can pay my own way. It's that's not a problem."
Good. Well, come on out. I'll give them the napkin with the directions. Come on out. During the day, check us out.
All right. Yeah. So, is there like a opening, closing time, or is it just kind of like?
Really, just show up. I mean, I'm usually up pretty early, so I'm Jackson. What's your last name?
Oh, Woodley, Jackson Woodley.
Woodley. Awesome. And do you mind if I ask what your fighting style is?
Oh, well, mixed martial arts now.
Oh,
right.
that's excellent.
My brother.
Because Huntsman here is that's his styling or his style.
Oh, well, yeah, it's pretty popular. I graduated out of University of Missouri on a athletic scholarship, wrestling, and then kind of got into it from there.
Wow. Well, welcome to
Mike,
welcome to the camp.
why don't you give me a wits and style lore check? Difficulty 7.
That one does explode, right?
Yes, if you have 4 or more in one of those stats.
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
So 2.
2 successes. Okay. Well, I mean, as your mixed martial artist, you would know, and this is true in real life too. University of Missouri is known for their top-notch wrestlers.
Okay. Right on, man. I mean, some of us live there, so yeah, we'll be there.
All right, cool. So he takes a napkin and jots something down, with this number, and just hands it to Evie, and he says, I mean, if something comes up, just give me a call.
Yeah, likewise, and she'll exchange the number with him as well, and yeah, I'll we'll be there later tonight, and definitely in the morning to help study and train and stuff.
Cool. All right. So it was nice meeting all of you as to yet be named team. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Right on, man.
Okay. So he turns and he ends up getting something to eat to go at this point and heads on out.
Cool.
Then I start making fun of Evie. Yeah, we'll be there. You got the digits, man. Go get some.
I mean, that was the goal.
Oh.
But speaking of anything else, we should still come up with a name, dang it.
I think you're sweating.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's focus, Mike.
Perfect.
Okay,
Why? I was in a fight tonight. I got a beer in my hand. But yeah, let's figure out a name.
That's true. What about, I don't know, Boomerang Mayhem? Yeah. I don't even know. I'm terrible with names. These names that they're suggesting on here are terrible too. The Crafty Critters.
That's why I sent it.
The Hopeful Hands.
The Combat Project. Invincible War Masters.
The Cotton Crafters.
Wow. Impressive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Okay,
I mean,
so
I'm willing to go with Dropkick Bears. That works. It's funny.
I thought that too.
Dropkick Bears. Yeah, I mean, is anything other than bear?
Drop kick. I don't know.
The Dropkick Ruse.
They really do.
Apostrophe ROOS. Yeah.
Brittany said thing. Dropkick dingoes.
Dingo just sounds weird. All right. I mean, I guess the majority is going to rule on this.
No worries, wombats.
Brittany says Operation Mayhem.
Operation Mayhem. There you go. Not copyrighted.
Well, you don't have to think of one tonight, but
I know.
Is everybody drinking alcohol?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll have a couple of mixed drinks.
Okay.
Yes, it
Nothing
is.
We're
excessive.
Australian athletes. I'm drinking alcohol.
Alrighty. Give me stamina checks.
Oh God.
Oh, after a couple
You
drinks.
know about me
okay.
and stamina.
Come
I
on,
get dizzy
Mike.
by, like-
He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
I get dizzied by everybody. I got a 10.
Okay.
One.
One success. One success. What'd you get, Colin?
Let me roll my thing real quick.
No
Can
problem.
I block the beer?
He owns a tavern. He has a liver of
No.
stone.
Plus, Joseph is an alcoholic, so it makes sense.
Oh, maybe not
He-
then.
Okay.
So what'd you get, Colin?
A 10, a 9, and a 6.
Okay, so
Three.
three successes. All right, so you're
You're
good.
driving.
I do have a driver 3, so
Shit,
Yeah,
you
so
are-
you guys are. You got a little bit of a buzz going on, except Joseph. This is, kind of. He hasn't quite gotten
Strong
to
stuff.
hasn't quite gotten out of the driveway yet.
So, what about Dropkick Mayhem?
I'm fine with that.
I'm picturing a scene with a lot of people drop kicking to the tune of Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting. Their kicks were fast as lightning. I don't know. We can take some time on it. I.e., we have 2 weeks till our next game to throw stuff through our chat. So
Oh, sure, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
you're pressuring
Yeah.
me, man.
I just don't like the bears aspect of the name. I like the drop kick. I'm fine with that. So we just got to find another half of that.
I like the Operation Mayhem.
Operation. Sorry, it just sounds too militaristic.
I mean, we want it to be intimidating, right? If they've never heard of us, then we want them to see Operation Mayhem and be like, oh God, it's a bunch of crazy Green Berets or some shit. And then it's us.
Okay.
I don't know.
We should do a poll.
We thought we could wait till
Um,
Derek comes back and
I like Operation Mayhem, but I don't know. I'm not sold on the Operation bit. But again, majority rolls.
All right, so
Okay. Why?
we're drinking and carousing and bullshitting.
Yes. But eventually, all of you go home. Give me one more stamina check.
Mm,
Difficulty 7.
One success.
Very nice.
3.
Okay.
Do I have to roll 2?
Like I sobered
you do.
up.
What's wrong with you?
I have an early start in the morning. Some of us still have to run a ranch.
You're the boss. Is there like an
mean,
actual
technically
ranch
I'm
to this
not,
ranch? Are there
but-
like animals out there?
Okay, I'll roll
Yeah,
again.
you fight them out in the countryside in the outback.
But I mean, I thought the ranch was
As
us.
water-
We are the livestock.
I mean,
Jesus,
Oh,
Jesus
at
Christ.
least you didn't botch.
Ooh, nice.
failure.
Oh, good.
Gonna say I've got a sound for that.
Failure.
Failure. All
All
right.
right, so you
So
driving home.
Joseph is definitely not the one driving at this point. He
No, that would probably be me.
he bit off a little bit more than he could chew. After the first couple of rounds, at that point, he just started pouring it on really hard and didn't realize that he probably went past his tolerance, and so he's just kind of like all over the place at this point.
I probably egged him into it. Come on, man. Come on. Drink.
I'm a
Come on,
drunken
man.
mayhem. I'm a drunken mayhem. There you go. No, I'm not serious. I'm not using that name. All right. So
Three more
I'm
fights,
tossing
man.
him into the car. I'm not being gentle about it. I'm just kind of shoving him as long as he can get in there. I'm pushing him in.
Okay.
And then driving home.
Okay. Alrighty. So in doing that, you guys drive back to the ranch, heading down the winding freeway outside of Sydney, Australia, hanging a left as you get into the countryside just past the mountains, and then back to the Outback Ranch. And yes, it is technically a
Cool.
ranch, even though they don't really have any animals at this point.
I know.
That's part of its appeal.
That's right. Okay. So I'm gonna put Joseph to bed. Joseph.
Okay.
Just kind of carry him, and yeah, if he falls off the bed, I don't really care.
Okay.
As long as I get him up there.
So at this point,
And then I will
oh, go ahead.
Go to bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
So next day rolls around at
I'm
this
just gonna
point.
go to bed after that.
Sure, yeah. Next day rolls around at this point. As you guys are, slowly starting to wake up and whatnot, you can hear the sounds of gravel popping as a car is starting to pull up to the basically the parking areas for the Outback Training Center.
I would have been up fairly early, like I said, to train, go over the books again, because she just did not have the head for the other day. And because she is expecting company from yesterday. So
Yes. Okay. Why don't you give me a roll then, intelligence and finance, to handle the books.
it's an intelligence and finance, or was it within and finance?
No, intelligence and finance.
thought-
You're not trying to do it on the
misunderstood.
fly. You're giving yourself time to do it.
So hold on, I gotta double check. What is my intelligence?
I don't know. What is your intelligence? Probably
Yeah,
2.
that's what I thought. And 2.
This is
1.
Carter.
You got 1 success?
It's a little more than paper.
Yep.
Yeah, 1.
So looking over
Should
the
have burned
books.
an auto with that.
So
Yeah.
looking over the books at this point, and seeing just where you're at, this whole Street Fighter management, trying to get fights, couldn't have come at a better time. Because right now basically the property and operations of the place is in the red right now.
Yeah.
There just hasn't been enough money coming in to pay for much of anything. You're not quite behind on the bills at this point, but you are behind on taxes for the lands, so that will need to be paid soon. So hopefully with some solid wins you can get that paid off.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay. And I'm sure I know like a general idea of how much taxes are. And when you say I'm behind on taxes, like, am I able to like file an extension or something like that? Is that what you mean, like annual taxes, or is it...
And you don't have to file. You don't have to file an extension as of yet. You haven't had the money to pay it. You're not like at a deadline, or I should say you don't have the money to pay them as of yet, which is why you're in the red. But you're not behind on the payment yet.
Gotcha. Okay. So time sensitive. All right. Okay, cool. Well, after I get that all sorted and all that, I'm assuming I hear the approach of the car or whatever vehicle, gravel and stuff.
Yeah. And you may want to
Okay.
back out of the chat because
Um,
you're lagging a little bit from the stream.
okay. Yeah. I'm getting out of there.
The
Okay.
your signal has still been pretty good. I mean, we've never actually just lost you outright. You just kind of got robotic sounding. So
Okay. So should I refresh then? Can you hear me okay now?
yeah, it'll catch up. Yeah, I'm.
Because you guys are all delayed too.
Oh yeah, well that's because you're probably running a little bit behind. Give it a second to catch up.
Okay. Let me. Oh, okay. It's like I can just refresh.
Go ahead and do that then, real quick.
There seems to be a significant delay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wow. Everything's down. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're still kind of robotic though for some reason.
Oh, it sounds like no. Even everybody's clocking. Um, sounds like that's the connection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wondering. It's
I
weird.
held that thing you gave me, or that you suggested with the.
Just dropped off.
And she's back. I think.
Not yet.
Oh.
Well, I'll go say hi to the guy.
Yeah, that's fine. So he came pulling up. He's obviously got a rental that's with him. He's got some shades on first thing in the morning. Dressed in a button-up shirt, but with the sleeves kind of rolled up halfway. Some slacks with the kind of dress sneaker look underneath. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's up, man? Welcome to the ranch.
He says, yeah, thanks. He's got, pulling out his bag at this point. He kind of looking around. He says, so this is it?
Yeah, this is it. It's humble is what we're going for here.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I mean, I don't mind. It's the quality of the training, not necessarily the facility. So.
Yes, Evie's dad was a fighter.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar. That's why he came out here.
Right. So
I just didn't know if he was around. Is he around?
no, he's not here. He's I don't know, walkabout. I don't know where he is. She might, but she'd been running the ranch in his absence, and we all came out here to train, and we're doing this team thing, trying to help her out, get this place some new equipment.
Gotcha. All right.
It's on its feet. I mean, I'll walk him around. I'll have him I guess he's got the car, but take him by the ring. Show him where we run, show him the weights.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly, I'm just burning time till Rachel can get back in here.
Yeah, she said she was rebooting, so I'm thinking what happened is her system lagged to the point because she was doing both at the same time, and then it just had difficulty recovering after she had all that information coming in. But I just had her get a Wi-Fi booster to help because she could only access it by Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
and it was actually working great up until the point I think she jumped into the chat or the Twitch stream.
right. That's part of why I don't. I try to conserve my bandwidth, but
Yeah. No, I get it. So I'll give her a couple moments here as she reboots. And since we're waiting,
I'm planning on telling her whenever she comes back that for 2 XP she can get a staff member who can run her books for her.
this is true. She could do that, but do they have the money for it?
Well, she got the XP for it.
This is true.
Whenever fights start, we'll pay them out of gambling wages.
Yeah, there you go.
Listen, whether or not you get a paycheck depends on my luck, okay?
Right, yeah. Make sure you bet on me. Can hear you. And it doesn't look like she's coming through for me just yet.
I mean, I can see her. I can hear her. It's just heavily lagged. And now she's frozen.
Yeah, I can't. I can see her in the room, but she's lagged enough that I can't see her on the actually in the room, because I basically have 2 instances, one where I'm in and then one in the director's room. And so the director's room, I can see anybody who logs in.
Well, I saw her for a bit there.
Yeah.
I don't think there's an outage because there would be no connection at all if there was an outage.
Yeah, and I'd probably be having a problem too if that was the case, because I don't live terribly far from her.
I mean, I'm not going to give them the contract and stuff to sign up.
Right.
That's position. So, you know what it like. I'm not sure what else we're doing tonight because I know it's late, but and now we've lost Rachel.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Did she say she rebooted?
I don't think she said anything like it.
Okay. Oh, she's
rebooting modem. That's what she said.
Modem. Okay. Yeah, because that could be a problem too. Sometimes I've had that, although it doesn't happen often. Sometimes I do have to reboot the modem for one reason or another. So since we're sitting here and we're waiting, we have our game coming up this Saturday, which will be Ashland by Night Blood Ties. So be sure to check that out. That's going to be interesting because we have something new planned. We're going to be taking that particular game in some slightly different directions to help deviate from the main game that we play on Fridays. And that game will actually be playing again, Ashland by Night, on Friday the 21st at 7:30 p.m. And then we'll be playing our Marvel Superheroes game on July the 22nd, and that is at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard. Everything at Pacific Standard Time. I can go through some sounds here too. That'd be fun.
Pray your cards are right. You live to talk about it.
Pray your cards are right. Live to talk about it.
I think I made by punch defense.
What's that?
I think I made by punch defense.
Ah, gotcha. Don't want
Getting my
to
teeth
don't want to
beat
deal with
in.
any more of that dragon punch.
I mean, I want the stamina, but that's a lot of points from now. So, like, a cheap way to add 4 to my defenses against punch seems like a good spend of 4 XP.
That's true. That's true.
And then when I buy stamina and when I buy more block, that all just adds on.
Yeah, it does. I've always been a big proponent, though, of just making sure my stamina is maxed or is pretty high, so that way it's harder to dizzy.
Well, yeah, but that's so I have 5 XP now. Assuming we got 5 XP, the max for the next 2 months, I could buy a dot of stamina.
Gotcha.
In August, September, October. So if I buy punch defense, it gives me the +4 now. Take me an extra month. Take me till November to get stamina 4, assuming I buy nothing else.
Right.
That's why I'm saving up for.
No, I mean it's the right move to get your attributes up. I was saying earlier, I had my last Street Fighter had a 666 in physicals.
Diablo.
And he was a monster.
Yep.
He was a literal monster for that matter, but
Animal hybrid.
Was he also a goat?
No, he's not a goat.
he's a tiger hybrid.
Yep.
He was the goat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Capital G, capital O, capital A, capital T.
He beat Wallaby for the tournament win.
Did you win that one?
Yes.
I don't, unfortunately, because I didn't physically write down notes for a lot of that stuff because lack of computers and whatnot. I don't recall too much of that, unfortunately.
Because that's where I won the signed Street Fighter book you gave out.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. King of Fighters 95.
Right.
I remember that now because that's what I was calling all my tournaments.
Which is still in really good condition because nobody in person plays Street Fighter. So
King of Fighters.
Yep. At that point in time, they had just started coming out with the King of Fighter games and crossing them and getting to the point of crossing them over with Capcom.
I was actually about to ask, did you have anyone throw fans around?
Throw fans?
looks like Rachel's out.
Throw fans around?
Yeah, I was joking about that one.
Okay.
Since you were calling it King of Fighters.
Gotcha. All right. Well, since Rachel is out at this point, we should probably go ahead and pause and call a little bit early. She's saying her internet is down, which
that would explain a lot.
Colin's internet would be down too because he's in the same complex if that was the case. So I'm not too sure what exactly is going on there.
Hers is probably wireless. Mine is I'm directly connected to mine, so it's not down for me.
No, but you're breaking up some.
Oh, shit, am I?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's not, again, not a biggie. We can figure something out, later on. So we'll go ahead and call it here then. And next game for Street Fighter will be the 27th. So are we good for the 27th so far?
I'll let you know depending on what happens.
Right. Are you good, Mike?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, man. All right, so we'll go ahead and call it there. Thank you guys all for tuning in and watching and enjoying what we were able to play. And I hope you guys all have a good night. Take it easy.
All right, you too.
End stream.